Sí, pues tenemos ahí seguridad, nos puede decir dónde está qué, ¿no? Sí. And now you see why I wanted to come this way, no? Because over there you don't see this. So this is the best way to come in, get this grand view, yeah.
It's just a beautiful place.
Out there it seems somewhat flat, and then as you get close you start seeing all these columns of rocks, right? It's a bit alien. It's like high rises made out of stone. I see Stephen's Arch! Drop down into the gulch and it's a completely different world. It's unexpected, and because it's unexpected, it seems more amazing.
This is my first backpacking trip anywhere, so I didn't know what to expect. So far, so good.
First time I did something like this was about 4 years back. I've been hooked to it ever since. Moments like these, you don't get it very often. Look at this. You go back and you talk about it like for the rest of your life, that you did something crazy as this, something so cool as this, and it's something that everybody should experience.
Now we're going through the crack in the walls. We took off our backpacks, and the group behind us is lowering the backpacks. And the main reason for that is to be able to fit through this area. It's pretty tight, and we want to be safe, right? We want to make sure that everybody can get through.
When I came to this country, I started hiking by myself, and until I met Caesar, and he's introducing me to all these places and people. We have a lot of fun.
The group that we have here, my first time with them was through a meetup group, and this group has been very supportive in helping me learn about the sport, and that's how I got into it with them. Look at those lines on that rock.
The arch. Yeah.
Nature is very important in my life because it's part of us, it's part of everybody. When you're doing backpacking, you can't just go out there without having some knowledge about being safe.
When you prepare for something like this, weather, right, is the first thing.
2 days ago, looking at the weather, we knew it was going to rain and in some areas snow. We decided not to come out. And waiting that one day, now we're here, it's nice and sunny. We're gonna have some incredible hikes. Understand your limits. Whether it's your health or the weather, you can call it off. It's the right thing to do sometimes. If you decide to spend the night within one of the canyons, you do need to have a permit. It's recommended that you go to the visitor center, talk to the rangers there, ask for any tips or advice. And the other thing that you must bring with you are whack bags. They're kind of like doggy poopy bags for humans. So you can buy them there, which you are required because you cannot leave any waste within the gulch. So, whatever you bring in, you must take out with you. And if you're here during the summer days, because it does get very hot, you have to know if you can bring enough water with you or where you can collect water so you stay hydrated.
Leave no trace is probably the most important thing you can do out here. The old saying, only take photos and only leave footprints. If I leave the camp a mess, people aren't going to want to come out there, or they're going to think that it's okay, and they're going to leave their mess and just create a chain of events that's going to trash this beautiful place. You want other people to enjoy it too. It's not just for me, it's for everybody.
We don't live here. We're just visiting. We're supposed to preserve it the way it is for the animals, for the plants. This is their home.
Stargazing is one of the most peaceful things I've ever done. You don't have to think much, just lay down, sit in your chair, look up at the sky, and you see all these beautiful stars.
I never in my life have seen the amount of stars that you see here. Something that, that keeps me coming back.
When I get into nature, I get a sense of peace, and I get to self-realize.
You know, I think nature just, it fills a void that's there if you like live in a big city.
This is where I feel at home. I really feel like myself. I don't have to put up any walls.
Or everybody that lives within a city, they tend to see nature as something that, it's only to be seen in the movies or TV or the internet. It's hard for them really to come out of that environment and try to experience nature.
That's one of the misconceptions about nature, that only certain people can go out there. People of color are not really represented. The wild is important for everybody. It's giving us life.
I have a lot of friends that are apprehensive. They have a fear of the unknown, and that's totally understandable. But if you continue to go just a little bit past your threshold, you're gradually going to end up in places you never thought you would ever be. It's fun to watch people grow.
That's one of the things that I really like, right? Is just connecting and encouraging people to come out. Sometimes even bringing people out. Mainly because I get that sense of freedom that I talk about, and I know I would love to share that with other people. If you're following the right steps, just doing that little bit of research and asking the right questions, it can make it a beautiful experience. Walking through this place really makes me think about the indigenous people that were here before me. And I see why this place was chosen for some to live in, because you do have water. I wonder what else did they use to be able to survive here.
I think everybody needs to get out here. It doesn't matter who you are, what your color, what your background, just being able to enjoy this. I think everybody can appreciate this. Some people may not want to do an overnight, right? Some people may just want to go to the top and look down. That's good. Some people may want to just hike down and come back up. Some people might want to be in here for a week.
Mother Nature doesn't judge. We're all out here and we're all having a great time, and everybody can enjoy it.
If you ask me, everybody should get into nature and explore these national parks.
You'll have the time of your life.
Glen Canyon National Recreation Area, and we all own it. It's you and I, like people that come through here, and even the people that are not in here. It's a treasure to this nation.